Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? I feel like I work for Verizon. It should be now. You should be okay now. All right. Lonzo and LaMelo round 2, baby. Round 2, ding, ding. May the gloves come off. Shout out to DJ's Raw and Cut. Shout out to Coach Joe. Shout out to Taufik. Shout out to Queen Royalty. Shout out to 9 Days to Victory. Shout out to Vegan Knowledge, my baby. She kind of keeps me in line on this end, lets me know when she can hear me and when she can't, and all that good stuff. Shout out to Rap Guy Reloaded. King C and Taufik, you guys, listen. I got you. I got you. They got in my ass, guys. They were like, no. Where's part 5? Don't even try it. You know what you said. I did. I said I was going to do a part 5 to the Prodigal Son, chronicling Melo's, the Prodigal Son's entry into the NBA and the journey that he's been on with the haters. King C gave me the dissertation on it, baby. The haters and the naysayers, how he shut them up, the Borrego burgers along the way that he's had to deal with, you know, the injury, the return, you know, all the stuff that's going on. So yes, you gentlemen have my word that I have already started working on it, and I will complete that at some point this week and get that out. So there will be a Prodigal Son 5, and it will be out at some point this week. I'm going to try to go live at 5 every day. So I was running late today. Today was the first show of that, but I wanted to kick it off with the Lonzo and LaMelo Sibling Rivalry Battle Royale. And here's the thing. I'm definitely not pitting them against each other. Okay? That's not what I do. That's not what I do. They have a healthy sibling rivalry. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Listen, that goes all the way back to Cain and Abel, guys. So don't get it twisted. There is definitely competition between those brothers. You think that it doesn't eat Jello up that his younger brother made it into the NBA before him? You think that it doesn't eat Lonzo up that his younger brother is kicking ass and kind of sparked his, you know, thing going? I love all 3 of them. I want to see Jello in the NBA, and I want to see Lonzo do just as well and consistently like LaMelo does. I want to see all 3 ball brothers be successful. You don't understand. I've been watching this family for like 4 or 5 years now. Ever since LaMelo had the red hair, which, by the way, he is going back carrot top on us, y'all. He's going back carrot top on us. It's all good, though. That's him. That's his trademark. But yeah, it's cool to see, and it's cool to see him getting back to who he is originally. You know, he might have done a little clean cut thing when he was first getting in, but he's like, hey, this is me. It's always been me, always will be me. So you go Melo, and I'm a Meloholic, and I've been loving the Carrot Top Kid from way back. So I want to see Tina do well. I want to see LeVar get the respect that he deserves when all 3 of his sons get in the NBA. And they will get in the NBA. All of them. I truly believe that Jello will be a part of the association. No doubt. Okay, he's going to be in the league. It's time for him to be in the league. Everybody else in there now, it's time for him to get in there. So if he does some things to make that happen, namely get on a team that he can be seen making some shit happen. Okay, he's got to get on a team. He's got to be a force to be reckoned with, just like his brother did. Okay, Lonzo did it the UCLA way. LaMelo did it the Australian way, Now Jello may have to find his own way. Maybe he goes through London. I don't know. Maybe he goes to Australia. Maybe there's a way Melo can get him on the Hornets. I don't know. I don't care at this point. I just want to see the boy in the NBA. But he's got to earn it, just like the other two did. So he's got to put it out there. And if Jello doesn't want it, then hey, I ain't hating on Jello. Jello may be the brother that says, hey, look, I want to go the other way. I want to be a model. I want to be a rapper. Either way, I want to do something else. But you cannot deny, and again, like I said, it goes all the way back to Cain and Abel. There is a sibling rivalry between these brothers. Let's see here. What do we got? Let me go ahead in here. All right, shout out to Rap God Reloaded. What's up, RGR? I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with a little healthy sibling rivalry. Nothing wrong with it, okay? In fact, I will give Ball Facts a shout out because he had a top 10 series on one time where he gave the top 10 moments between Lonzo and LaMelo, and I stole a couple of them.
Hey, damn. Can't take you nowhere.
Melo is just gonna be Melo. He's just a wild dude, so Zoe's trying to like discipline Melo at the table, but the only one he'll really listen to is my dad.
Hey, let me grab my phone real quick.
No, bro.
Let me hop on
You
it.
wanna enjoy my company today?
He said you're gonna enjoy my company today.
You seem like you're a little panicked when he has your phone. Why do you want it back so bad?
I wasn't nervous at all, though, so. Next question.
Sorry.
You want your phone back?
Just a heads up, the Xfinity guy will be here tomorrow to find out why our signal sucks so bad. So I will not be doing live streams like
Yes,
this.
please.
No. He said
On
yes,
going.
please. He ain't said that since 08.
Hey, please check my Instagram then and then tell me what's poppin'.
Bro can't survive without social media for an hour, huh?
You're weird, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, this has been going on
weird.
between them for years.
He's hot.
How's Denise? She doing good?
Denise is doing pretty swell.
No, she's actually mad at you right now.
Never that.
She told me on the hammock.
Never that.
You wanna know what she said?
Who you talking to?
When you going to Australia?
Mid-August, probably.
We just gonna go to practice, work out, go to the zoo. That's it.
It's hot as hell down here, though, bro.
You shouldn't talk at the house you live at.
Boy, and that's what I'm
That
saying.
house ain't got no AC. And your house feel like you just instantly get dirty when you just sit down.
You got disrespect, man.
I gotta take a shower
It is
before I
hot
go
in your
in
crib.
after I leave.
They going
You think
out.
that's funny? Yeah. Ugly ass rat.
You look like a rat. More than any of us.
I promise you the worst looking in the family.
I swear you are though.
I swear to God, it's you.
I do a poll right now.
Jello. Shaking his head like some
Let me get a cut first though, and then let's take a pick after.
It's cause you
Zoe, I
got
don't mean no harm. He right though, yo. The other two got you beat, baby boy. I hate to say that. Zoe look like a wolf.
Scheduled to move in September.
The other two more like pretty boys. Well, Melo grew into his prettiness.
How you feel about that though?
That ain't how I feel. I
About
have no
moving?
choice.
This is my favorite scene between them two ever.
You want me to live in LA?
Shout
and
out
play
to
New
Ball
Orleans?
Facts.
Come on, man.
Don't get attitude with me, Floss. Knock that beard off your face.
Wow, you better shut your ass up. I'll smack that dirty Sanchez up.
Look, you see Lonzo. Lonzo did a double take. What the fuck you say?
Eyes brown.
And I'll smack your curls too. Jerry curl.
I smack that dude rag off your head and turn it into a bandana.
Dirty goatee off you.
I smack both of them fat ass ears off your
Damn!
head.
So hard, your damn shirt gonna start fitting again.
I smack you so damn hard, your nose might fit your face for once.
I'll smack you so hard, your eyes gonna turn colors.
Well, I smack you so hard, your ass gonna turn into a
Oh, whatever he said. Even Lonzo had to laugh on that. Okay, even Lonzo had to laugh. Thank God we made it through that. Okay? Even Lonzo had to laugh at that. Whatever it was, because they bleeped it out big time. Alright, let me just get my music back in here. But, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I got a couple of little editing things I did for y'all. Drop it away. It's just me and you here, boy. Melo's like, let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I don't think anything could come between these two getting at each other. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? That's how they go. How about we get back on the screen? Okay, so then we got the get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. You know my ass is silly. Get out, get out. That's what's gonna be happening today, y'all. That's what's gonna be happening. Okay? We're gonna have Lonzo and Melo. Boom! Sibling rivalry, baby. So, I'm excited about the game. Got me some pizza, even though I'm not really supposed to be eating it. You know what I mean? That is the only thing that I eat that is not vegan. Everything else is vegan. And it's raw vegan at that. I really don't eat cooked food. I eat salad every night. Those of y'all have been on my live streams before know. I'm so stoked about this game, y'all. Rap God Reloaded says Zoe look like he does, man. He looks like a werewolf. Zoe is the least attractive of the Ball brothers. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. You know, anybody in the new media family is known for keeping it real, okay? Starts from the president on down through all of us. Coach is probably the realest of everybody between him and Rev. Coach and Rev remind me so much of each other. Rev is like the younger version of Coach, and Coach is like the older version of Rev, you know? And DJ is just the ultimate diplomat. He even has the voice for it. I remember Hoop Jargon said one time that DJ should run for president for real. He should get into politics because that's just how smooth he is. We're smoothing things over, okay? We gonna call him DJ Smooth. But yeah, we keeps it real. And yeah, Zoe's a werewolf, okay? Not an ugly brother, but how about he's the only one with the colored eyes? I don't think the other two has the colored eyes, because if Jello had colored eyes, girls would literally be falling at his feet. I mean, they already kind of do, but Lonzo is the ugliest of them, but got the color eyes. So I don't know. And God don't like ugly. Ain't nobody ugly. You know, Zoe's not ugly, but come on now. Between it, Melo was right. He's like, you know, I swear to God it's you. Because, you know, Melo keeps it real. Melo don't lie. Melo's like a big old kid who just don't know what to say out of his mouth to his brothers. And he just is, he's brutally honest. And he's like, I swear to God it's you. You the ugliest one. And then LiAngelo is the prettiest one, and Melo falls somewhere in between. Melo's catching up to Jello, though. Melo's not a bad-looking kid. Melo grew into his looks, though. Because, I mean, he used to look like Carrot Top straight up. Like, even in the face. With them braces and them big-ass teeth. Yeah. But once his face kind of formed a little bit and he got the little goatee and stuff going on, cut the hair back a little bit, yeah, he grew into his looks. He can give LiAngelo a little bit of competition now. But it took a minute for him to get there. The cow is well, that's true. That's true. And look at Vegan Knowledge right under him. She's like, yep. I mean, okay, you know, this is one of the craziest things. People eat cows for protein. Where the hell do you think the cow gets the protein? Guys, from the grass. Why are you putting a middleman in there? Just go straight to the grass. Okay? The cow has protein because he eats veggies. Okay, that's why he has the protein. It's not the cow that has the protein. He goes and eats veggies, and that's why he has protein. So eliminate the meat, because eating flesh is cannibalism any way you look at it. Okay, just because it's not a human being walking on two legs doesn't mean it's okay to eat flesh. It's not. The body has a very rough time processing it. And if you have high blood pressure, cancer, I'm a cancer survivor, a lot of the hypertension, a lot of that stuff, diabetes, good God almighty. Stop eating meat. If you can discipline yourself enough to stop eating meat, drink a bunch of water, fast at least a good 10-15 hours a day, you'd be good. You'd be good. Okay? Trust and believe you will be good. Get some fruits and veggies up in your life and you'll be all right. But yeah, it's almost game time. We got about 45 minutes and we will be watching Zoe and Melo go at it for the second time and the last time this season. Well, at least during the season. We don't know what's going on. I don't think they made the playoffs, the Pelicans. So hopefully we will be seeing a lot more of LaMelo and the Hornets in the postseason. It all depends on, you know, what they do from here on out. You know, the Bulls won the other night, but so did the Hornets. So, you know, if they get a wild card spot, I'm not as familiar with basketball as I am with football because I follow the Ravens. But if they get into one of those types of spots or one of those situations, I don't know. Because Melo seems fired up, man. Especially after the other day. He seems fired up. Okay, talk about finishing off the LaMelo series. How awesome would it be to be able to finish this series off? And I think maybe I might wait. Let's see where they go. Because if they take home a championship beyond everybody's wildest dreams, even their own, then there's no way in hell. I mean, that would be... LaMelo would have to win Rookie of the Year because it would be obvious, so obvious, that the reason the Hornets did that was because of him. Okay, let's just keep it a buck. Gordon Hayward has his contributions. Everybody has their contribution. Terry Rozier, PJ Washington's been stepping up. Malik Monk, Miles Bridges. But LaMelo made all the difference because if any of those guys were the man, then they would have won before LaMelo got there. Okay. So it's no secret that LaMelo has made all the difference on the Charlotte Hornets. That's why they're in contention now. Anybody who is saying otherwise is in denial or they are blind, period. You know, the kid doesn't just show up. He's literally a prodigy. Okay, everybody, you know, has seen what he's capable of doing. Every team he goes to, he ultimately becomes the leader. Have you noticed that? Every team LaMelo goes to, think about it. When he was in Chino Hills, it was him and his brothers. Okay, the season when all three of them were together, when LaMelo came in there, they went undefeated. Okay, because think about it. Lonzo and Jello were playing for years before LaMelo got there. When LaMelo got there, they went undefeated. Okay? Kid was 13 years old. All right? Prodigy. That's why I named that series The Prodigal Son, because he is truly a living prodigy, or we are watching it. Okay, so then you take it next to Lithuania. That's why Lithuania was one of the biggest learning experiences that Melo has ever had, and he will even say that. I've got footage of him saying that on Prodigal Son Part 2. He said the biggest thing he learned in Lithuania is to get good with yourself. Because that way, nobody else's opinions affect you. Yeah, they making cartoons of him and shit, putting it on the wall. He got his feelings hurt. Coach wasn't playing him. He got his feelings hurt. Okay? Got played 12 minutes. Okay? Averaged about 12 points. I mean, really. LaMelo didn't even play an hour's worth of playing time the entire time that he was in Lithuania. They did not play him. They didn't respect him. They didn't like him. And he didn't like that, okay? And he learned to deal with it, and it toughened his ass up. Because trust and believe, what he's going through now really is nothing compared to what he went through in Lithuania, okay? And he's a grown-ass man now, so he can take it. He's learned how to let criticisms, critics, and hateration just roll off his shoulders because he knows it's going to be there. Come on now. The boy has 6 million followers. He has more followers than some countries, okay, have people. All right. So he is well aware that you cannot tell me that everybody that follows LaMelo Ball is a Melo Ball lover. Come on now. People get up in your shit so that they can see what you're doing. I'll bet at least 0.5 of them are haters, following, seeing what he's doing, seeing what's on his page, you know, trolling. All them 6 million ain't LaMelo lovers. Trust and believe that. Some people are following because you keep your enemies close. You want to see what he's doing. But the bottom line, you can trust and believe that I'm definitely a LaMelo lover. I'm a Melo-holic, baby! Coach Joe, wherever you at, Melo-holics in the house, honey. I got to get me a longer track. Okay. We good. I got to have my trap now. I got to have my trap. I'm addicted to trap. You're going to be a full-time vegan rap god. Wow. Lamb has exceeded the hype. Dexterous Crockett! Let's go, baby! Woo! Dex is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Jen, what you over there turning the chat into vegans? Don't fall for it, y'all. Nah, she got us all. Okay, she turned me into a vegan. Well, first I started out wanting to be a vegetarian, and Jen and I were eating meat at the time, and then she said, "You know, that's not a bad idea. You know, I've been feeling low under the weather lately. I think I'll follow your lead on that one." Well, follow my lead and passed my ass. Did she ever? She took it one step further and became a full-fledged raw vegan. And then I kind of fell off the bandwagon. I was doing a lot of fasting back then. But yeah, man. And so now I've come back full circle. I haven't had meat since maybe February of last year. Yeah. So the only thing I've tipped my finger back into or dipped my toe back into has been pizza. You know, I get my pizza with onions. I don't get no meat on it. I don't get nothing else but onions. I love onions. But I get my pizza with onions. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. And I'll tell you what, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. I was starting to do a lot of sweating because, you know, you get high blood pressure when you eat a lot of meat. Yep, 9 days of victory. Lovers and haters counts as follow. That's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. All of those 6.5 million followers are not LaMelo lovers. You're going to have some haters in there, but that's when you know you've made it. That's when you know you've made a splash in the world. When you've got that many people, whether it's love or hate, that know who you are, you know? So that's phenomenal. You know, I'm hoping that he has way more lovers than haters. Well, yeah, I don't know about how I phrased that, but because nowadays you can't be too careful out there. Be careful, LaMelo. Stop driving in that Lamborghini, getting on the phone, boy. I keep talking about that. Stop driving while you on Instagram. It's not a good look. They got Lamar Jackson's ass about that. Racing his car up the highway on the phone. These boys, what we gonna do with them? But what are your guys' predictions? I got a few of you in the chat tonight. What are you guys predicting tonight? How many points you think Melo's gonna have? How many assists? How many rebounds? And how many did you think Zoe's gonna have? Shout out to William Mason. What's up, William Mason? How you doing this evening? Meloholics in the house. Yes, baby, with the fire emojis. Yes, Meloholics are meeting up over here. Yes, they are. We are in the house and we are counting it down until round 2. Ding, ding. Of Zoe and Melo. Hey, Vegan Knowledge, get your own YouTube page. Stop talking about we talking about Melo right now. Stop talking about vegetables. She get that. Hey, look. I get it. Try to get the subscribers to come on over. I'll be one of them. Trust and believe. But right now, we talking about Melo. Zoe and Melo about to have a nice game. So we need to be focusing on that. Yeah, I got, what did Melo have the other night? 27 points? All right, I got him doing 20. I give him 20, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists. Just shy of a triple-double. Just shy of a triple. I got 20 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds is what I think Melo's going to do. What y'all think? Nah, I started it. $18 points. All right, Rap God said he thinks that Lonzo is going to get 18. All right. He's going to get 8 rebounds and 12 assists. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Because who says he always gets 16? Hoop Jargon, right? Hoop Jargon says he gets stuck on 16. Now, lately, he's been having better games. Okay, so JJ thinks Melo's going to have 30. And Zoe's going to have 23. Wow, Jay. You think he's going to do 30 tonight? All right, give it up for Vegan Knowledge, thinking Melo's going to do 30 points. Okay, maybe. He might do that. He is certainly capable of it. Okay? Back to what I was talking about, because I was on a good point there. I was on a good run, and I got sidetracked. He has been the leader of every team that he has become a part of. Okay, and we went through the high school thing. What happened? They went undefeated. So then he goes to Lithuania. There was where he got his wake-up call that he was not going to be the leader of that organization. But as soon as LeVar put him in charge of the JBA, that's when the leader emerged once again. Okay, he had some days there where Lonzo and them got in his ass because he was playing around, as teenagers do. But then he pulled it together and they won, and he ended up being MVP. Okay, and then take it to Spire. Okay, he took it to Spire, and Jermaine worked with him. Jermaine worked with him and got him up to speed on his leadership abilities. Jermaine got him up to speed on being a leader because, you know, everybody, it's not always about how many points you're putting up. It's about how you're facilitating when you're a point guard. So when you're a point guard, it's up to you to get the team going. It's not always about what you're doing for your own personal numbers as much as assisting and rebounding, you know, doing some defense, but, you know, being that floor general, you know, guiding the steps of the people on the floor, keeping the pace up. That's what you do when you're a point guard. And Melo has proven to be able to step up in that role every time he's been given the opportunity. In Australia, what is going on with him getting that position through injury, man? It's crazy. Aaron Brooks, the guy over there, just did it in Prodigal Son Part 4. Aaron Brooks went out. It's almost like the universe keeps setting him up. It keeps setting up these sacrificial lambs for LaMelo to have his due day. You know, Aaron Brooks went out with a season-ending injury, and he ended up being the point guard over there then. And that's when the NBA scouts got to see what LaMelo was really capable of. Wow, Dexterious Crockett says Lonzo and LaMelo are getting a triple-double. Shout out to Dexterious Crockett. I know that's right. Optimism wins, baby. Optimism wins. He said both of them are getting a triple-double. It's certainly possible because we've seen both of them go literally ballistic on that court. And now that Melo has had a few more games under his belt, I think that we're going to see an even more exciting game than we saw last time. And I definitely am going to come on after the game and do a little bit. So hopefully you guys will meet back with me literally right after the game. I don't know if DJ's doing a stream, but if he does, it may be later on. And I will listen into that. But right immediately after the game, we can reconvene to see if everybody... I'm going to write these down. I'm going to hold you to them, guys. I'm going to write these down and see who came the closest. We'll see who came. We'll meet back up after the game and see who came the closest. I don't know. Dexterious put a high stake out there. Anthony King. Shout out to Anthony King. Says the announcers the other night and the Hornets are 5th in pace. Okay. They're 5th in pace when Melo is in the game and 17th when he isn't. Wow. I think I remember hearing that. Wish JB would stop taking him out the game and messing up his rhythm. You know what? Shout out for that. I completely agree. He completely messes up his flow when he does that. He completely messes up his flow when he does that. And he can't seem to get his footing. You know, I think, honestly, that's why the three-pointers couldn't fall the other night, because he kind of kept falling out of rhythm. But thank God Melo has more than one trick in his bag, okay? When he doesn't have a good night, he passes and he makes sure everybody else is getting fed, and he took it to the rim. And he pulled out the floaters. He pulled out some mid-range stuff that started falling about mid-game. I think he got like 14 points before the half and damn near another 14 points after the half. So he had a pretty even game. I really do think that I don't know, for some reason I think that Melo's gonna come out on top tonight. I think Melo's gonna come out on top. Everything else is gonna fall away, and Melo's gonna come out on top. But, you know, I know we got some Zoes in the house. Got some Zoes in this house. Got some Zoes in this house. Yeah, we got some Zoes in the house. I like Zoe. Zoe started the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Zoe started the ball rolling. And I love the way he has his little brother's back and takes care of his little brother no matter what. You know? They can be competitive all they want, but at the end of the day, they're brothers and they love each other and they make no bones about that. They take pictures after the game. The war is over. It's time to be back bros again. I love it. You know? I love it. They've been having that sibling rivalry ever since they were little kids, you know? And this is nothing new. It's just now that they're grown men doing it. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. That's how they roll, you know? But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up so you guys can get ready for the game. I don't know if you smoke or you drink, but if you do any of that, please do it responsibly. And we will reconvene here after the game. After the sibling rivalry happens, to see who came out on top. And I thank you guys so much for joining me for the pre-game get together. And I'll see y'all after the game.